What's going on, fam? If you are not 18 years of age, I would appreciate it if you would exit now, because this content is not for you. We are going to hurry up and set up this tent, considering YouTube doesn't want me to be able to go live until I have a certain amount of shorts, but I really want to get this new tent up and going so we can get up and growing. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, should be a pretty simple. Putting the tent together is always pretty damn simple. It's I mean, the rest of it's simple too once you know what you're doing, but it's the switching the lights from the one tent to the other, and switching all the fans and getting them all set up exactly how you like them, and getting the height and getting everything situated, and then switching over the bottom drip boof and irrigation systems and all that good stuff. That's what the issue is. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this TV down so you guys aren't hearing it instead of me. It's that 70s show. You guys would probably like to hear it better than you'd like to hear me and look at my ugly mug. But so we're gonna go ahead and snap this baby right into there. Snap this baby right into there. If you can't tell, I put a 10 or 2 together once or twice. But so what we're doing is we are basically getting the perimeter set up. But I need to pay attention and stop talking shit because I about screwed up. And that would have been funny. Funny as hell. Alright, so there we go. That's right. Now that's right. Now that'll be right. And this is absolutely not right. So we will fix it. Needs to be facing towards the ground because you see it has the bottom slider for me. Go ahead and pop that in there. I got to talking shit, acting like I knew what I was doing, and I was over here putting the freaking bottom cushions up and shit. That's what you get for talking all kinds of, acting like you know what the hell you're doing. I have put a bunch of tents together though. I was just real excited for this damn live video, man, and YouTube's just like, hey, guess what? You ain't doing shit tonight. Except for posting a bunch of shorts and putting a tent together. But I've been super stoked for this new tent because I got a lot of blessings coming. I want to shout out to Legacy Leaf Company, Ryan 420 Smoke Break Man, Triple B Farms, Scotty 420, man, all of you guys, man. I appreciate everybody watching, supporting, subscribing, liking, commenting, all the communication. That helps, man. It helps the algorithm know that we're putting out knowledgeable information to where it will put it to a broader select people. You know what I'm saying? So everything that you guys are doing really helps out tremendously, and I salute that. And Ryan, bro, I appreciate you getting me up out of the dirt, bro. Because I would have not met any of these people had it not been for you, my man. Alright, just to make sure I don't do some dumb shit again. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do the top now. So we're going to go ahead and set this out of the way for right now. I was looking so forward to doing live, man. I had all kinds of stuff set out for you guys, and I was gonna show you a bunch of cool stuff, and we was gonna have a badass conversation, but you know, it is what it is. So maybe it'll work out better this way. My boy put me up on some games, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that after I get done doing this. Two, not looking for you. Three, not looking for you either. Alright. Go ahead and set up my other 4 in the correct damn way this time. I even cut my hair, took a shower, all kinds of shit for you guys, damn it. I was so stoked, man. I was so stoked. All day. All day. I even had the wife take the little man somewhere else so I could make the video and all that stuff, because I normally don't do anything in the house, because I literally live, I can throw a rock. Boom! I live in Indiana, but I could throw a rock at my family's house. Boom! And bust their window out if I wanted to in Michigan. So that's where I do most of my, that's where I do all of my legal activities. But I don't believe setting up a tent is illegal. I might sleep in it tonight. So they act like what I'm doing is wrong, they can suck my dick. That's how I feel about it, to be completely honest. 4. Alright. Yeah, that's definitely. Get you out of the way. I need the long boys. Oh well, I opened them for when I'm ready for them, I guess. I've been so stoked for this tent to come. I was even more stoked just to have a badass conversation with all my girlmies and my homies and my family and all that shit. But hey, let the past be the past. We're gonna keep growing. We're not looking back. We're gonna keep growing, baby. All right. Let's go ahead and clip this one on the corner piece. Clip this one in the corner piece. Clip this bad boy in the corner piece. Clip that bad boy in the corner piece. I don't even know if most of the shit I'm doing you guys can see, but man, I feel bad too, because I had a lot of people that was gonna come and support me, man. I still appreciate it just as much, though. I really do. But I know watching somebody put a tent together is pretty damn boring, so I'll tell you a little story about my shirt right here. So that avoid shit, because my temper can go from 0 to life in prison in 2 seconds. And that's very true. That's very true. I was working before I was disabled, and on the way to work one day, I stopped at it's like an Arab gas station, but it's called Gallup's, and it's like shaped like a castle on the outside. And like, I'm 6'1", and these counters, like, to check out, like, come up like to my shoulder or my neckish area, and then like it's also like 3 foot wide too. So like, and like, so on the way to work that morning, I stopped and I bought a cart for, you know, I bought a battery for my carts, you know what I'm saying, so I could smoke and get away with it while I was working, you know what I'm saying. But it didn't work. I was like, hey man, sometimes shit just doesn't work, you know. So I went back after work, and I wasn't shitty or nothing. I was just, I bought another one, you know. I was like, hey, shit happens. I didn't even want to refund nothing. I just bought another one. And lo and behold, that one didn't work either. Like, you know, I hit boom, 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 boom. Hit it 5 times, activate it, nothing. Didn't work. So that next morning, well, no, I didn't say anything on the morning because we were kind of running late to get to work. But after work, I stopped and I didn't even want a refund or nothing. That's what's crazy, man. I didn't want a refund or anything. Like, I honestly, hold on, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Boom, boom, 4, 1 and 4, boom, gotcha. Alright, and then 2 to 3. What do we got here? 3, what we got here? 4. What we got over here? I know that's right. Just got the thing. But anyways, where the fuck was I at in the story? Yeah, connect 3 to 4. So I didn't even want my money back or nothing, but I stopped after work, man, just to let the guy know, hey bro, like, I bought two of these same batteries, and neither one of them worked, man. And like, I wasn't being shitty, I wasn't asking for a refund, I wasn't even trying to get a trade. Like, I was honestly just trying to be a good dude and be like, hey bro, just so you guys don't get a bad name, you should probably take this off the shelf, you know what I mean? And long story short, he ended up saying some shit like, no, I'm not giving you money back and no trade, you can go fuck yourself. And I said, listen dude, looks can be deceiving. I know I don't look like much, and I know there's guys way better than me out there, but listen, don't talk to me crazy because you're gonna regret it. And he's like, fuck you, what are you going to do? And so I Superman punched his ass and freaking laid his shit open. I mean, remember, this table is probably like 5 foot 7 inches tall, because I'm 6'1", and it came up to my shoulders, you know what I mean? And so I had to like jump and Superman punch this freaking dude over the table, over the counter, and as I do that, it just lays this shit open. He's leaking. He grabs the cash register and boom! I don't know if you can see it right there, but I got a freaking scar right there where the freaking cash register fucking split me. Well, so I'm leaking everywhere. And my brother, he's so stoned, he's sitting in there in the freaking, in the vape area looking at shit, doesn't even know what's going on. I done smoked a freaking dude, and dude hit me with a freaking cash register, and there's customers like screaming and freaking out, and next thing you know, like 15 to 20 of these like dudes come out the back, you know what I mean, that work there or whatever. You know how the Arab gas stations are. I'm not hating or nothing, but they keep security in the back at all times. And so I'm over here flipping out. You know, I got the wife in the car. She worked with me at the time, and all that stuff. And they're all coming out and they're all trying to surround me, and I'm like, what's up, bitch? I'm still on that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm wiping blood out of my eyes. You know that shit burns like hell. I'm wiping blood out of my eyes, and I'm like, what's up, bitch? I'm still on that shit. Any one of you motherfuckers can get it. And lo and behold, they call the cops on me. And I knew I was split open pretty good, but if they were still up for a fight, I was still up for a fight too. So I was a little bit wild back in the day. You guys will probably hear some more funny ass stories when I can finally do some live. But back in the day, I was a wild ass loose cannon, let me tell you. But so I left because I knew I needed soda up. He took a cash register and the corner of it just boom laid me open. Probably worse than my fist laid him open. But like, so I'm still out here like trying, like, what's up? And none of the other 15, 20 guys wanted to fight or whatever. I guess they were there for security or whatever. Either that or they were like, this dude's fucking nuts and we don't want no part of that. So they called the cops on me, and I knew the cops were coming. So we rolled out and I headed to the hospital. And I knew that they were going to eventually find me at the hospital. So I called them. I was like, look, I ain't running from you guys. I'm headed to the hospital because I need to get stitches. I'm leaking pretty damn bad, you know. And I think what saved me is the guys that were working there were on work visas from a different country. And if they get in any sort of, like, if any contact with the law, they have to go back, you know what I mean? So they didn't want to press charges. And the cop was like getting my story or whatever, and I was just like, yeah, I punched the dude and he hit me with something, I don't know, whatever. He's like, you want to press charges? I was like, no. Like, look at my record. Do you think I want to press charges? No, I'm good. As long, like, but do what you got to do, man. I figured I was going to jail, you know what I mean? But I honestly think that them being here on like temporary work visas is what saved me that day, because he was like, all right. They didn't want to press charges either. I would have done the same thing, bro. Have a good day. I hope you get feeling better. Heal soon. I was like, God, Lord, thank you. That could have been bad for me because I had only been out of prison for I'm going to make this easier on my damn self, and I'm going to do this a different way. I had only been out of prison for maybe like 2 or 3 months at the time, so I was still kind of trying to get myself together and not be so wild all the damn time. But yeah, that's one out of about 7,000 stories I could tell you that would probably make you laugh your freaking ass off. But yeah. And my little guy, he freaking decided to be wild, which he's just like his daddy, so I can't blame him. Chill out. Stay there. He was being crazy as hell in the bathtub last night, man, and slipped, and he split his freaking chin wide open. And he had to get himself all fixed up last night, so I had a late night. Then I had to wake up at 2:30, and because my wife doesn't like walking out in the dark by herself, so I wake up and walk her out to the car every morning. And so I didn't get no sleep last night, and I was running off of, I can't wait for this Friday Night Live juice. And lo and behold, here I am sitting in just the frame of my new tent. No live, no nothing. But let me put the freaking, you dig, around this thing, and let's see what we got going on. And that thing's a monster. Shit. Let's whoop her down there like that. Make sure there ain't nothing in the bottom of the cracker jack. Throw the trash. Wrap it back. Man, I hope you guys are having a good night. I'm sure you guys probably haven't made it this far. You're probably bored as hell. But, whoa, Uncle Johnny. My Uncle Johnny got murdered exactly 3 weeks before I got out of prison. Which, that really fucked my head up a lot, man. And I really want to go do something about it, but he doesn't want me to, and I know it. But that's why on my videos, when I show you the top where the exhaust fan comes out from the carbon filter, you guys see that dog tag on there that says Johnny from, you know, 1970 or whatever, 72 to 2019. Yeah, he got murdered down in Anderson, Indiana. Boy, I was pissed. That made my last, you know, when you're in prison, man, the last little bit of your stint is the longest anyways. Like, a day's a month when you're about to get out, you know? And just finding that out completely made it so much longer and so much worse. Like, it screwed me up pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie about that, guys. It screwed me up real good. I gotta figure out how to get in this thing. This thing's freaking... This thing's got me beat mesquite. Damn, I still gotta unfold some more. Holy shit. I just got done telling you guys about how I freaking beat some dude up at a gas station. You guys are watching me get my ass whooped by a freaking drug man. What the hell? We're gonna get there though, guys. Don't worry. Might save you a little bit of time though.